Okay. Okay. I'm going to play a little bit of the blue-black pack deck that is really fun and that I enjoy. So I guess we'll see. It was weird that I did not show up as live on my thing. Yeah, sure, why not? Keep a 5-lander. Oop, let me resize that screen for you guys. There we go. Sorry, that was my bad. I'm going to keep this really bad 5-lander. And tune up some Pandora. Okay. Let's see. Start off with a duress. Because who doesn't love duress? Turn 1 duress.
He told me to bring my swimsuits. I'm guessing that's an indoor pool.
Okay, he's playing Abzan Pact. Sweet. I am a fan. I also had an Abzan Pact deck at one time. Well, I guess I still technically do. I just kind of scrapped it a little bit. Oops. There we go. I should probably use this keyboard so I don't make clicky clacky noises all over the recording. Also because it's way easier when it's on my lap. Unless I'm dumb and don't click out of the chat, which is totally what just happened. Alright. Okay. So another land, of course. It's alright. I've got 6. There's only, 18 left in the deck. How many could I possibly draw? Oh, look, another one. Just play this and pass. Okay. Let's see. Another Canopy Vista. Well, he's certainly got a lot of Canopy Vistas. I guess I should have played that Sunken Hollow. I don't know why I didn't. Just felt like being a rebel, I guess. Not that that's a good reason or anything. And there's Sea Drino. Hi, Sea Drino. I'm not a fan of yours, I'm not gonna lie. I guess I'll just anticipate on his end step, or in response to something maybe. Who knows? We'll see. And crunch. Sea Drino. How I don't like you. I don't like you at all. Oh, Crush of Tentacles kinda helps me, but I don't really have anything to enable it. I am taking the Treasure Cruise. It's the only thing that's gonna actually do something. Let's play that. Do we want to cruise main? I mean, we got to its sorcery, but I mean, do I want to cruise this main? I guess. I am not as big of a fan of cruise as I am dig through time, but I guess everybody likes dig through time better. Oh yay, I got stuff that doesn't help me. More stuff! Really wish I had fetch lands in this deck. Could kind of thin my land base out a little bit. Because there's just, I don't know, I always feel like I just draw way more lands than I draw action. Okay, well there's a pact, that's something at least. Let's play this. Let's go ahead and transgress first. Make sure the way is clear. Murderous Cut is all he has. 2 Grasp of Darkness. and a Haven of the Spirit Dragon. Well, he's bricking too, so I don't feel as bad. Next turn we can do a Silumgar's pact or this thing, brain not working. We can do a Silumgar's command. There we go. And demonic pact combo to kill the stupid Siege Rhino that has been punishing us relentlessly because it's a Siege Rhino and it's mean. Watch him play like Abzan Charm or Dromoka's Command. That's the thing that makes us sacrifice an enchantment that I can't do anything about. No, Managorger Hydra. Okay, well, normally I would just want to kill Managorger Hydra, but I really, really want to get that Siege Rhino off the table. So I'm just going to put the Managorger Hydra back in his hand. I guess this is the turn I play Dismal Backwater. I don't know. I was kind of trying to keep it to maybe discard if I got a Pact of Jace, or not Pact of Jace, Oath of Jace. Man, I am just tongue-tied today. I am all kinds of tongue-tied. I wonder what is taking him so long to do. There we go. Okay, so he was just taking a while. So we bounce the Managorger Hydra. We kill that thing because it's mean. Tap down the other swamp. And then we'll play an island, I guess. Or do we want to play a Dismal Backwater and just get it out of the way? I guess that's the best thing to do. Plus, that way we go up to 10 life. Ooh, 10. Okay. That is okay. That is my turn. All right. It's a great turn. See, we have 3 cards in our graveyard, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 swamps, 2 islands, a sunken hollow, and we can empty the pit for quite a bit. So let's make him discard 2 cards. I know he's got 2 Grasp of Darkness, and he'll probably want to discard both of those, and that's fine with me, because then if we empty the pits, he can't grasp any of my zombies to death. Which, you know, I'm not for. I am against grasping my zombies. I think you should just let my zombies be fine. Just leave my zombies alone. All of my, I don't know how many I can make right now. 2, 3, I can make 4. But I'm not going to. I'm going to just play this island and pass the turn to him. And we'll see what that Managorger does in the meantime. Another Siege Rhino. That is definitely not what I wanted to see. Okay. So obviously we're going to draw 2 cards. That's a given. And let's see what those 2 cards are. A Crush, a Sunken Hollow, bunch of lands. Well, I think our option is pretty clear here. We don't really have much of a choice, so we're going to disperse, bounce our pact back to our hand, crush, and be just shy of replaying the pact, which is a bit of a bummer. But You know what they say, beggars cannot be choosers. So we'll just live with it. And now we have an 8-8 octopus. But of course, next turn he plays a siege rhino, and we go down to 2 life, which is also not cool. So now we're just dead to a siege rhino. Yep. Like if he draws a siege rhino, we're just dead. Also, if we don't put a creature down or something to kill one of those guys, we're also just dead. So I guess we're just dead. We don't have any play. We didn't draw anything. So I mean, I can replay the pact, but whoop-de-doo. I can empty the pits, but they come into play tapped, which is so lame. I really wish I'd had enough mana to replay the pact. I guess I'm just going to see this one, and we'll just go to sideboard. And now I'm going to bring in those infinite obliterations and get rid of his siege rhinos. Because Nino like you siege rhino. Card is mean. Very, very mean. So we're going to take the grasps out, board in infinite obliteration, take languish out, put in Ob Nixilis, put in tainted remedy, take out Rite of Undoing, put in shifting loyalties if he is also playing packs, and we'll take out Treasure Cruise. We'll see if we can swap packs with him. That would be great. If he has a pack that's about to, like, he just played and we have a pack that's about to lose the game, we can just change him up. Yeah, here you go, buddy. You can have my pack, I'll take yours. Yes, I would like to play first. Yeah, I am gonna keep this. I really want to draw a basic so these Sunken Hollows don't have to come into play tapped. But, I mean, first turn I've got a Dismal Backwater no matter what. It's coming into play tapped, so it's not a big deal to have to play a tap land, but it would be really nice to draw like a swamp or something. Well, not necessarily this turn, but maybe next turn, because I'm going to transgress this turn, and if I miss on a land on turn 3, I'm okay playing a tapped Sunken Hollow. Oops. I paid the wrong mana. Hold on. There we go. Black mana. There we go. If I miss on a 2 Absent Charms. Dromoka's Command. Okay. And then a bunch of lands. If I miss on the 3rd untapped land, I don't mind not playing with the J, so I'll just transgress him again. Okay, I'll just play another Dismal Backwater, because that's a tap land no matter what, and I'd rather play the no matter what tap land and miss this turn for sure. I mean, I'm already missing this turn for sure. He drew another Abzan Charm, so we'll just take another Abzan Charm. We've taken a lot of Abzan Charms. Oh. Anafenza, that was a very, very nice draw. Because she is going to put the beat down on me pretty quick here. Alright, so let's Oath of Jace. Paid the 1, come on, mana. Why are you not tapping for me? Okay. Let's see. We know it has Dromoka's Command and an Abzan Charm. So if we duress, we'll definitely hit one of those 2 things. Oh, wow. Wow. So, discard that and one of these 2 Oath of Jaces. I'm going to play this Swamp, and I will duress him, just to be mana efficient. And now my next Sunken Hollow comes into play untapped. So the question is, do we want Dromoka's Command, which makes me sack an enchantment, will also give him a +1/+1 counter on something, or this, which gives him card draw? I think we take the Abzan Charm. We don't want him drawing cards. We want to be the only one drawing a bunch of cards. We definitely want the card advantage this game. Man, that Anafenza is just gonna. She's so troublesome. With her 4s. All her. I just boarded out Grasp too, which would be the perfect hit on her. Don't want to. I don't have any planeswalkers. I can't scry. Leave me alone. Of course, actually, he could just Abzan Charm in response to a Grasp of Darkness, put a +1/+1 counter on her, and then she would not die. Silumgar's Command, that's a real thing. But we're going to play Oath of Jace and see where that gets us. So, let's see what we draw. Ruinous Path, I'm happy about that. Empty the Pits, I'm less happy about that. So let's ditch Shifting Loyalties in the Swamp. We'll pass, and we'll just path him next, or path his Anafenza next turn, I suppose. That seems like the thing to do here. How many zombies can I make this turn? I can only make 4. I want to make like 10. Ooh, a Siege Rhino. Well, I just got a new Ruinous Path target. Well, let's see what I draw. So I'm going to Ruinous Path that. And then what? Nothing, I guess. Next turn I can bounce Anafenza if I want. Right? Yeah, I can bounce Anafenza next turn. I would really like to draw Ob Nixilis. I can Ruinous Path the Siege Rhino and then Ob Nixilis is Anafenza the turn after that. Or I can play Ob and just let him die. Nah, I like Ruinous Pathing better, maybe. I don't know. Playing Ob would take damage off of me, and I can't argue with taking damage off myself. Oh, well, this is just what I'm going to do. I'm going to Ruinous Path the Rhino, and then on his turn we'll just bounce Anafenza before combat. I do not mind that at all. See, we let her attack, and then we just send her packing. Now, if the Siege Rhino was still in play, I would have had to do that pre-combat, so he couldn't put +1/+1 counters on it. And then he just replays Miss Anafenza. Okay, let's see if I draw another kill spell. Yes, no, maybe so. He's taking a long time to, like, let the scry resolve that doesn't scry. I don't know why. It's weird. Okay, there we go. So we just got another land. So let's see. It's 5, 1, 2, 4. So we can make 6 zombies. I think that's what we're gonna do. Is on his end step, we'll just make 6 zombies. Okay, 1 zombie, 2 zombies, 3 zombies, 4 zombies, 5 zombies, and all my black, and then 6 zombies. X is currently 6. Alright, there we go. 6 zombies. Definitely okay. Now I'm sure he's going to Abzan Charm? No, wow. Okay, I thought he was going to do that. So I am just going to crunch in for 12. I wish I had enough mana to anticipate and Silumgar's Command. I could anticipate and hope to hit another land, but I would rather not risk that. So I guess we'll just live with it. Okay, let's see what he does now. And he's got a ton of cards in hand. Okay, Liliana. So yeah, I'm just gonna kill Lily and bounce Anafenza, I think, on the begin combat step. Yeah, bounce her, -3/-3 her, which maybe will force him to do like his Obstinate Charm, which is fine. I mean, it's not fine. I don't like it, but it's not Obstinate Charm. It's Jamoka's Command. I already took away all his Obstinate Charms, so he's just got Jamoka's Command. We'll see about it. I'm sure. I mean, Jamoka's Command, put the +1/+1 counter on Liliana. And then you can also have her fight a zombie. But if he has her fight a zombie, she will also die, which would be pretty great. And the zombie wouldn't die. So he has Anafenza fight the zombie. Yeah. His Anafenza fight the zombie and puts the +1 on her. Yep, that's exactly what he did. Okay, now I just need another bounce spell and I win. I'm pretty sure. Demonic Pact? Not bad. Okay, well, we're gonna anticipate first. Take Transgress. We'll get rid of that Anafenza, so it's at least not coming back. Or if he's got like Siege Rhino or something. Oh, Utter End, Anafenza. Well, we'll take Anafenza. And we're just gonna swing, because yeah, even if he hits me, we're still not dead to a Siege Rhino. I've got 5. He'll block 1 and gain 3 life, and he'll take 4. So he'll take 8. So he'll be down to 1 life. So then the pack can kill him pretty easily if he doesn't Utter End it. Like if he taps out this turn for, well, he'd have to tap out 2 turns in a row. But I don't know. I don't have a good way to win with the pact. I have a good way to get my pact Utter Ended. That's about it. Although next turn I swing for lethal, so I might not need to do anything. Who knows? He might start Utter Ending zombie tokens, which would be awesome. Because, I mean, if he attacks to gain life, he can't block. If he blocks, he's still dead anyways, because I've got 6 damage going in, and he only gains 3, so he only goes up to 4. So he's still dead by 2, unless he drops a Siege Rhino. So he might be doing the math right now. You can fire off Utter End once, take out a zombie token, and live. It's a huge waste to fire off an Utter End on a zombie token, but I suppose it's better than nothing. So we'll just crash in for all this. Oops. Whoa, not a calculator. I am not calculating stuff. Oh, Murderous Cut. Okay. And then Utter End, maybe? We'll see. Because he still doesn't survive this way. He has to kill another zombie token. Because he's only gaining 3 life, and I'm doing 4 damage. Okay, or not. He'll just... See, he could have Utter Ended a token. I don't know why I didn't. It is an instant. Oh, do I want to bring anything else in? Ooh, I don't know. Empty the Pits actually worked pretty well for me there. I think I'm going to just take out this Shifting Loyalties. It was cute and funny, but I'm not actually going to drop it, I don't think. I'll just put in another Ob Nixilis. More spot removal for his dangerous creatures seems better than nothing. I'm amazed he kept Murderous Cuts in. Maybe he didn't have enough stuff to board in. Because I mean, I have Murderous Cut the Octopus, but that's it. Really. And obviously the zombie token to help him semi not die. Oh, I'm definitely keeping this hand. I love it. Love it. 2 packs, a Silumgar's Command, 3 mana, and a Tainted Remedy, so I can kind of nerf his Siege Rhinos. That's awesome. That's what that is. Plus, the Tainted Remedy protects my Demonic Pack from things like Draco's Command. Totally. Love it. So we just turn 3 Tainted Remedy, turn 4 Demonic Pact. It's awesome. Oh, why are you having to take so long? F6 and F8 are buttons you can use. Okay. Ooh, Duress. So that's the hard one. Do I Duress him or do I Tainted Remedy? Well, let's see. He cannot play Siege Rhino next turn, so I will just Duress. If he has a Siege Rhino in his hand, okay, Murderous Cut, Abzan Charm, and Ob Nixilis. Tough if I want to. Card Draw Engine, he's got the lands to get to Ob Nixilis, but that draws him cards next turn. So I think I'm going to get rid of it now. Yeah. Go. Because you can play that next turn and start drawing cards. And he's got a bunch of tap lands. Ooh. Yep, I'm taking the Siege Rhinos. Taking all the Siege Rhinos. Give me all the Siege Rhinos. I want them all. Come on. Scroll. There we go. Okay. Hard part is trying not to go too far, because like you'll think there will be a lot of like SH cards, and you'll find out there won't be. Alright, there we go. Siege Rhino. Naming stuff on Magic Online is so tough sometimes. He has a Tasigur in his hand. I imagine that he will probably play Tasigur soon. Which, too much to my dismay. Or chagrin, however you want to phrase it. Let's check out what he did and did not keep in his deck. He does have a Liliana. There's a Kalitas. He's got 3 Palace Sieges. Some Ojutai Templars. The Abzan Charms, obviously. The one of Anafenza. A Drana, a Dragonlord Dramoka. He is loaded for bear. Dramoka the Eternal. All the Dramoka's commands. Green Warden of Murasa. Yeah, he is loaded for bear. That is for sure. Okay. Well, we're going to get rid of some of that life gain here in a little bit. I mean, I kind of nerfed a lot of it by taking out the Siege Rhinos out of the deck. But he's still got a lot of threats live. And he's probably going to cast Ob Nixilis this turn, I would imagine. Or maybe he won't. That's fine too. I'm actually just going to keep up Silumgar's Command and bounce his tap land here. Oh, he didn't have enough mana. Duh. Choose target non-creature spell the counter, and you can have that back. There you go. Sorry, buddy. Well, I will say this game played out much differently than I was thinking in my brain it would. Because I was thinking I'd have a turn 4 pact, and here it is, turn 5, and I still haven't dropped one. Which is just weird. And I have an Ob Nixilis of my own, who I'm actually going to play. Start drawing me some cards. Alright, got another Silumgar's command. Now I can just destroy whatever the first thing he plays is. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Opponent is complaining about flooding out, and let me tell you, I know a thing or two about flooding out, especially with the way I have this deck set up, and I'm just going to play out the pact. I can disperse if he tries to blow up my Ob Nixilis or my pact with like an Utter End or something. I can just disperse it back to my hand in response. So, which is pretty great. I'm going to try and, if he doesn't concede or something, I'm going to try and kill him with Ob Nixilis' ultimate because it's awesome. I'm going to just make him discard cards with the pact first. So, opponent discards 2 cards because we know he has some gas in his hand. And by gas I mean lands, since that's what he's been complaining about. Okay. And we'll plus Ob here. Get another pact. Wow. And we'll pass. Probably shouldn't have F6 there. But if I had F8'd it would have just kept stopping. Because I have something I can do. Ojutai Exemplars. Oh yeah, I know what that card does. I'm just going to nuke it with the pact. Nuke that, and then this one, can make him discard 2 cards. And I'm going to do 12 damage to him next turn. Because I'm going to use draw 2 on all 3 demonic packs. He's going to Murderous Cut. Okay. That's fine, I guess. I'll just let you do that. So yeah, I'm going to ult Ob this turn so he doesn't get popped in the face. Give him an emblem. Play another pact. We can cruise at the end of the turn if we want. So he's going to lose 2 life this turn. I'm going to draw 6 cards, so he's going to lose 12 life. Then I'm going to draw a card, and he's going to lose 2 more life. And then hopefully we're gonna dig into some card draw just because it'll be fun. I'm hoping I can just kill him straight up this turn with card draw. That would be awesome. Oh, I'm one short. Dang, I thought I had exactly enough. Well, never mind. Okay, so draw 2 cards. Draw 2 cards. And draw 2 cards. So that's 4. Draw 2 more cards. It's 4 more. Draw 2 more cards. It's 4 more. Draw an actual card. That's another one. Okay, wow. Did I actually draw any card draw? I don't think so. Is this put into your hand or draw a card? Yeah, it's put into your hand. Bummer. Okay, well let's bounce this back to my hand. And let's anticipate and see if we can hit the one card I really want, which is not a dig through time, but I'll take it anyways. And then we'll transgress. See what his one card in hand is. I'm just going to use all the cards. All the cards. Okay, utter end. That's fine. So now my transgress bricks. Okay. And I should have left up a blue so I could dig. But I'm just going to stock up my graveyard. So we're going to discard that. We're going to discard that. And there we go. He's going to draw a card, lose 2 life, and then he, unless he can gain life, automatically loses on my upkeep. GG. That was fun. I got to kill somebody without Nixilis's emblem, which is always a treat. Always a treat. I should have stacked those demonic pact triggers differently, I guess. I should have done the 4 damage first, and then, or I did the discard 2 cards first, then done the 4 damage, instead of doing the 4 damage first. If I did it that way, then he wouldn't have been able to do that Murderous Cut trick necessarily, so. Wow, I wish I had black mana. I'm going to keep it, though, because I can anticipate into some black, if I absolutely have to. Okay. Drew Rite of Undoing. Rite of Undoing is undoubtedly not black mana. It's most definitely not untapped black mana. So hopefully we'll draw a swamp and we can take a peek in their hand. Now the question is, if we draw a swamp, are we going to transgress or are we going to dress? I think transgress. Yes, Warden for sure. Definitely transgress will be the play there. But we didn't draw any. We drew an Oath of Jace, so even if we anticipate into another like color of land that's not black, we can just Oath of Jace into more land. Okay, Sylvan Advocate. Alright. That is most certainly not black land. But we'll take it. And draw into more not black land. Wow. We are just so good at this right now. Oath of Jace, no black land. Wow, okay, let's get rid of Dispel and Rite of Undoing. That is insane. I cannot believe it. Just nothing. bricks for days on my black sources, of which I have, I don't know, I think I have like 15 black sources in this deck. He's going to pump the Warden, of course. Okay, and then crunch in for a bunch. Wow, still not a black source. Okay, let's anticipate. See if we can get one. Come on, black source. There we go. There's a swamp. Give me that swamp. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and fire off this transgress. Let's see what he's working with. He apparently is fairly screwed on lands. He has an Avatar of the Resolute, Gideon's Reproach, Warden of the First Tree. We'll take that Abzan. Oh, I'm not looking forward to Avatar of the Resolute coming down. Hopefully I'll be able to blow him up soon. What I need to draw, wow, is one more land so I can Silumgar's Command, bounce his Warden back to his hand, and kill one of those stinking Sylvan Advocates. Because they are doing way too much damage to me. Wow, that is not even close to the same thing. Let's see, if I dig 6, I have 5 cards in graveyard. Yeah, I'll just dig. Maybe we'll hit another black and I can complete disregard his Warden. Take that and that. Anything else? Okay, so yeah. Now I can at least kill something. I am 1 mana off from Duress Crush combo, which would be awesome. Weird that he chose not to attack. I was all tapped out. Okay, no Duress Crush combo, but I will play Demonic Pact right into his Dromoka's Command I think he has. Which is fine, because then I'll just sack the Oath of Jace. One of the reasons I actually really like Oath of Jace in this deck is its built-in protection against Dromoka's Command, which is cool. He's just going to play Oath of Gideon. Make 2 2/2s. Or 2 1/1s, I mean. Okay, if I draw mana next turn, it's going to be on. Ouch. So, I probably should draw 2 cards just to make sure I draw into something, but I'd rather kill one of those Advocates, and at worst I can Silumgar's Command, bounce this, kill that. So, or I could draw Sunken Hollow and just win it everything right now. So we dress, take a peek, Gideon's Reproach, and complete disregard. Neither one of those do I really care. So we'll take the Gideon's Reproach, and then we'll surge this bad boy and make a big octopus. Pass turn with my giant octopus. I like it. Man. Okay. So, yeah, I want to crunch in for 8. I'm going to get greedy here. I'm going to just Silumgar's Command, bounce that, kill that. Yeah, I like that idea. And then go crunch with the octopus. And then transgress him. Even though I'm pretty sure I know what his hand is. I'll just take his Oath of Gideon. Right, I forgot I bounced that too. So definitely, yes, take the Oath. Alright. Let's see what we hit here. I have 6 cards in the graveyard. I say next turn is a perfect time to dig through time. Yeah, let's go ahead. That graveyard fills up quick. Oh, whoops. We'll just leave the black mana floating. It's fine. Take the Silumgar's command, and I will take. I guess it's Oath of Jace. Probably should have taken this next Crush. But I really like Silumgar's command tricks so much better. Bounce. Kill. I wish Silumgar's command was 1 mana cheaper. It'd be so awesome. But oh well. I'm gonna crash in with my gigantic 8/8 octopus a bunch of times. So I'm pretty excited. I have enough mana to just drop 2 packs next turn, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. That was a weird thing to do. Oh, he just wanted to tap and concede and use all his cards. That's fine. Okay, do I really want to change much? Kind of like where I'm at. I think I'm going to put in a Shifting Loyalties. Oh, he's just conceding. Oh, that's just not nice. Why would you do that? It's so mean to concede like that. You're ruining the fun for the people who are using weird, zany decks. I guess we'll play one more and then I'll call the stream quits. Just got in a couple games before I have to go to work. I'm a night shift person, so it'd be fun to play a little bit before night shift actually started. I probably should turn the light on, man. I realize it's kind of getting dark in here. Sun's going down. But wow, look at all this card draw and mana. I'm keeping this hand. Just keeping it. Got 2 Oath of Jaces. You get to draw 6 cards. That's where it's at. Ooh, and I get to transgress the mind on turn 2. That is just so awesome. Ojtai's command, Ob Nixilis, Narset. Oh, I'm taking the Narset. Looks like an Esper control style list. Luckily for me, Ojtai's command only counters creatures, and I don't have any of those. So. Yippee. And he's still a ways off from the Ob Nixilis, so I'm not terribly worried about it. I mean, it is something I should be concerned about, I feel, but I also feel like it's not my top priority at this moment. Stitch that and let's just anticipate. I already played land this turn. Bummer. Okay, well next turn I can transgress and duress. And why shouldn't I? Because chewing apart people's hands is half the fun. That's why you play a deck like this. It's so disruptive. Those planes look so similar to wastes. Oh, Painful Truths. It's alright, cool. Restock your hand for me so I can, you know, pick stuff out of it. Alrighty. Let's take a gander at know what's in here. So Valor Stance. That'll be bad if it runs into my Octopus. I'm gonna exile that Obnixilis, I think. That's hard. I don't want him cantripping. I'm gonna take the Ojedize command. I probably should have taken the Valor Stance, but yeah, I probably should have taken the Valor Stance because it can destroy my Octopus, and I do have Crusher Tentacles in my hand, ready to go. But maybe I'll draw into some more hand disruption. Who knows? But it's a good thing to know he has Valor Stance in his deck. Ooh, Dispel. Goody. That may come in handy. Keep the shiny one. I really need to get one more foil J so they all match. Ooh, that's hard. I'm going to do what I probably should not do and ditch the lands. I'm just going to turn off my audio real quick. There we go. Should have not. I should have F8'd, not F6'd. Okay. I am a fan of drawing that land right there. Super good. Because now I can keep my Dispel up. I can make him discard some more cards. You know, just wreak general havoc. That is what I like about this deck list. Is it just that's what it does. It just wreaks havoc with people's hands, with people's everything. It's just so much fun to do. Target opponent discards 2 cards. And you have 5 cards in hand, and I know one of them is a Valorous Stance, and one of them is an Ojedize command. So maybe he'll discard one of the cards I know about. I guess we'll see. He discarded a Canopy Vista and a Sandstep Citadel. I'm gonna dig main phase here. Just to see, maybe give myself something to do. Okay, Demonic Pact, Grasp of Darkness, Transgress the Mind, Disperse. Get the Transgress and the Pact. Probably should have taken Disperse. I don't know. I'm going to play the Pact. I'm going to leave my Dispel down. Good or bad doesn't really affect. I mean, could affect me, but at the moment it does not. Yeah, I really needed to take that Narset too at the beginning. I just thought about that. Can't play non-creature spells. I don't have any creature spells. That would really hurt if he ultimated that Narset. Okay, let's draw 2 cards. Let's make him discard 2 cards. I like the way that sounds. Alright, let's play this Dismal Backwater. Let's go ahead and Transgress. I was going to save the Transgress to crush with, but I think if I can fill up my graveyard, I can just Treasure Cruise. He's going to Ojedize command to gain 4 life and draw a card, since that was the last card in his hand. And he drew a Plains. Well, okay then. Actually, I'm going to just cruise right now. Exactly enough cards to do it. Why not? I can draw 2 off my other pact this turn too, so I can really stock my hand here to make sure I can at least, there we go, so at least have some bounce ability to get rid of that forest. And he had a Plains in hand, so, right? Or maybe he had that force. I don't know. Oh, he's just activating Shambling Vent. Go for it, buddy. It's going to activate them both. And just try and man-land me to death here. It's okay. I can Silumgar's command one of those suckers if I really want to. Draw 2 cards. And let's dink you for 4. I'll take that 4 life back you just gained off those guys. Play the swamp. Ooh, do I have enough mana to crush? I don't think so. So on his turn, when he goes to activate the Shambling Vents, I will Silumgar's command. I'll discard this Ruinous Path, because I do not need it right now. Okay. So we bounce this back to my hand, and we kill that thing. Alright. So he makes another one. Ooh, ooh. Oh, no, wait. I don't need to take off auto yields. I just realized that. Because this pact is the deal 4 damage, gain 4 life one. Okay, how much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, awesome. So I can pact and then surge my crush, which is what I was worried about. Which is funny because I have to play a pact to bounce it, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Sadly, I cannot keep up Dispel and do this, but I just didn't have a Ruinous Path target. So, and I'm gonna have to discard a card. I'm gonna just drop this Languish. Don't need it as of yet. And Valor Stance, of course. Of course he has Valor Stance when I can't keep my Dispel up. So, Ochiai's command? No, Sorin. Great. Well, I'm going to be able to drop 2 packs next turn, so feeling okay about it. So there's one. Here's the second one. Alright. So next turn I can kill his Sorin and kill that vampire if I want. Or I can draw a card, or probably just going to kill the vampire. We shall see. He's going to animate a Shambling Vent. Is he also going to animate his Lumbering Falls? Because that's going to hurt if he does. Yep. And he's going to plus Sorin and crunch in for a bunch of damage. Crunch in for 10. Oh yeah. So, actually, you know what? I don't think I am going to kill his Sorin. I think I'm going to Ruinous Path him just so I can actually use the card, but I'm also going to Awaken it. Gonna kill that vampire. And then I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Good lord, drawing more cards. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cast with Awaken. Oop, gotta scroll over. Kill him. I'm gonna animate that land. And tap. These things. Okay. Alright, so now I have a 4/4. He's got a dead Planeswalker. And he still has no hand. I don't want to Oath of Jays because I don't want to take my Dispel down. I don't want to run into another Valorous Stance. I'm just going to keep my land there to block him. Oath of Jace. Okay. It's fine with me. I guess this is that Esper Planeswalker build where it just focused mostly on jamming as many Planeswalkers into a control deck as possible. Nothing wrong with that. Ooh, and he has a Siege Rhino? Ouch. I guess it does have green. Well, now I wish I had kept my Ruinous Path around. Draw 2 cards. I'm gonna ping him for 4. Okay, let's play a Sunken Hollow. Oh, I'm still in my upkeep step. Duh. Okay, let's play a Sunken Hollow. Let's Oath here. I think I'm just not going to be able to beat him in time. My Pact is going to kill me. I think that is just what's going to happen. Because next turn will be my last activation for those 2 packs before they decide to kill me. And I just do not have anything good, because I believe I put a Crush on the bottom of my deck. So it's going to hurt. He's just gaining so much life. I really need to make sure to put in some answers for that life gain, like Tainted Remedy for one. I might keep the Grasp of Darknesses in, I believe. Take care of his lands. Take out any sorcery speed removal for the most part. I'm going to leave in the Ruinous Path, but he's obviously going to crunch in with that Rhino, and that's fine. Okay, so I'll make him discard 2 cards because I don't have another option. I am gonna draw 2 cards, and I'm gonna make him discard 2 more cards because I don't have another option. So we'll see how this goes. See if he tries to cast something from his hand too. This is just such an odd deck that I'm playing against. I'm playing an odd deck. I have no room to talk. But, you know, take that record off. Doesn't matter. It's just practice stuff. I'm not playing an event or anything. An event, not a event. Gosh, am I that bad at English? Okay. I'm just going to dispel that Sultai Charm. Okay, Silver's Command, that's something. Address, that's something. It's not enough of somethings. I think I'm just dead next turn no matter what I do. Pretty sure I am just dead next turn. That is not a good feeling. I do not like it. Fire off Duress just to get it out of my hand. Maybe it's gonna just wait to discard the hand size, but man, I'm not liking this just dying thing. This is crappy. It's like a Tequila Siege Rhino. It feels kind of nice. Let's ping him for 4 before I lose the game to myself. Oh, that's just a bummer. Just you lose the game. Alright, well, let's see if we can sideboard a little better, a little more effectively against this kind of deck. We definitely bring in the Tainted Remedy. I like that a lot. Let's bring in the Shifting Loyalties. So we bring in some negates, bring in one more to spell. We bring out the Languish. We take out the Rite of Undoing. Let's drop the Treasure Cruise. Let's kick a negate to the curb. Let's kick another Anticipate out. Ooh, that's tough because I'm trying to think if I want to bring in Omnixilus or not. I think I do, but I'm not sure. You know what? I'm just going to submit it like this because I just wanted the card draw, but also ulting Omnixilus is a great way to kill people. But he has so many man lands, I don't know if I'll be able to actually keep Omnixilus alive. That's the problem. Wow, a lot of lands. Demonic Pact and Jace. I'm going to keep it, even though I have no hand interaction and it's a terrible idea. I'm going to do it anyways. Move these over here. Should have mulliganed. I definitely should have mulliganed. I'm choosing not to because I make bad decisions when it comes to mulligans. And I am aware of that flaw in myself. I just like to risk it. On games like this that don't really matter too, it's like meh. But now I also have discard fodder for that Oath of Jace. So, and maybe I can draw into some actual business. We'll see. Yeah, that's definitely some discard fodder. There we go. Okay. Lots and lots of discard fodder. At least have a Ruinous Path so I can just kill a Planeswalker straight up. Oh, a Blinky. Cool. One downside to Blinky. Blinky cannot blink himself. So, I will just zap him with Demonic Pact next turn, probably. This deck has a lot of tap lands that I'm playing against. A lot of tap lands. It's just I don't know, maybe a bit strange to me. Painful Truths, okay. Just roast that guy. Well, it's actually 1 damage short of roast, but I also get to gain 4 life, so cannot argue there. Alright, time to show me what you're working with. Okay, Sultai Charm, Painful Truths, Ojutai's Command, Oath of Jace. Wow, a lot of card draw. What are the other modes on Sultai's Charm? Destroy target monocolored creature, destroy target artifact or enchantment, draw 2 cards, and then discard a card. I guess I'm going to take Ojutai's Command? I use a Wingmate Rock too? Man. I guess I'm taking Ojutai's Command. I don't know what else to take out of that, to be perfectly honest. Because take the Painful Truths, he still has another Painful Truths. Take the Sultai Charm, I want him to blow up one of my packs, but he might just blow up my Oath of Jace, but meh. Go ahead, blow up my Oath of Jace. Fill up my graveyard, fuel my delve spells. I'm okay with that. I'm just going to make him discard next turn. Let's see what I get. He has so many card draw spells. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I wonder what you call this deck. If you want to call it Esper Green, or Sultai White, or Abzan Blue, or just Planeswalker Control Mania. That's what I would name it. Of course, I also named this deck Sit Ubu Sit. So don't ask me about naming things. Okay? Painful Truths. I'm just going to negate his Painful Truths. I don't want him drawing cards. If I can help it. No card draw for you. So I want to make it harder when he has to discard cards. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Let's see. We know you've got a Wingmate Rock in there. And we know you've got another Painful Truths. And we know you've got a Sultai Charm. Which I'm imagining he bins the Sultai Charm. Forest and Oath of Jace, okay? Speaking of Oaths and Jace, I've got one of those too. Keep this one. Awesome. Cards to discard are the lands here. Let's go ahead and duress him. Take a sneak peek, and we'll take the Painful Truths. And then let's go ahead and transgress, and we're taking the Wingmate Rock. For sure. Okay. Probably should take the Sultai Charm, because it's going to be a bit before he can activate the Wingmate Rock. But honestly, on this board at this rate, just playing a normal Wingmate Rock would be good. So, oh, another Oath of Jace. I wonder what he bins. Wonder what he bins. I guess we're gonna find out. A Sultai Charm and a Clash of Wills. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and draw 2 cards. And they are Transgress and Negate. And Disperse. Beautiful. Okay, so let's transgress, make sure we can disperse no problem. Definitely taking that Siege Rhino. Then we'll bounce my Pact. He'll negate, and we'll negate right back. Or maybe he won't. Okay. I guess he knew I had a counterspell since I saw his hand first. Alright. Let's play this pact out. We'll see if he negates it. Okay. And then we'll zap his negate with our cool new Oath of the Gatewatch art. We'll get ours down. Excellent. Okay. Let's see what he does. I'm sure he plays out his hand because he knows I'm going to make him discard it next turn. Sorin, okay. He's going to leave a vampire behind, I'm guessing. Yep. Because he's got to know I'm just going to zap the Sorin. Yeah. Redirect to Sorin. Draw a card. Pass. I'm okay with taking the 2 in the air from the vampire right now. I want to keep this Ruinous Path. I know I could have hit Sorin with it, but I want to keep it for like a Siege Rhino or something. Or maybe Eiley. Might not be the worst thing to hit with it. I like this deck my opponent has. It's kind of crazy. Let's draw 2 cards here. See what I get. Ooh. I'm gonna play this second pact. At worst, I will Ruinous Path into Crush next turn if I don't get anything good. But I'm gonna bash his Eiley, I think, for 4 with my pact, and alright. Coming in for 6. That's fine. He's leaving the gate mana up, but he's going to empty his hand anyway, so it does not really matter to me. I'm actually going to draw cards. I'd rather do that more than kill his Eiley. Okay, so oops. Yeah, let's Ruinous Path the Eiley. See if he sacks the vampire first. Nope. Okay. And we're going to surge out this bad boy. And we'll just pass turn. And we have Dispel mana up, even though I don't have Dispel in my hand. I was hoping to draw it, but I did not. So he's going to replay his Oath of Jace. Stock up his hand. We'll see if he Valor stances or something. Or Nissus.